Camera access.
Devastated family, friends, and fans mourn the loss of Natasha Richardson. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Access Hollywood. I'm Sean Robinson.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Potts. As the family grieves this shocking loss, Billy is in New York, where reactions are pouring in from friends and from co-stars.
Hollywood was left shocked by the loss of Natasha. Lindsay Lohan, who starred alongside her in The Parent Trap, told Access, quote, "She was a wonderful woman and actress and treated me like I was her own." Natasha and Liam's co-star from Nell, Jodie Foster, said, quote, "Natasha was brilliant, beautiful, as emotionally raw as she was razor sharp. May Liam, her beautiful boys, and her loving family hold her close as they move through this tragic moment." I interviewed an emotional Jeremy Irons, who's also worked with the couple.
It's absolutely terrible. It just reminds us, I suppose, how fragile life is.
Yet another reminder of how fleeting life can be and how precious we need to value every moment.
You don't expect that something like that to happen to a girl in the middle of her life. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. It's tragic.
And with the public bewildered about how she could have succumbed to a seemingly minor ski injury so quickly, a report surfaced that an ambulance initially called to the scene by Ski Patrol was turned away. Natasha reportedly signed a release, refusing treatment at first when she was feeling well, a potentially fatal mistake often made by victims of head trauma who may only have a narrow window of time to be saved.
If they were turned away, if there is any kind of head trauma, if there are any symptoms, a CAT scan should be performed immediately. She may have had a bleed an hour after she fell that was caused by an abnormal blood vessel in the head.
According to neurosurgeon Dr. Mark Leiker, when dealing with an epidural hematoma or a blood clot, which is what killed Natasha, time is of the essence.
My first impression was that it was an epidural hematoma. If a neurosurgeon gets to the patient quickly enough, the surgery is very easy. We drill a hole in the skull, find out where the blood clot is, and remove it.
Always. So from age 5, I mean, I knew, and my father used to bounce me on his knee and go, movies, movies, movies.
It must have been her debut role as a 4-year-old bridesmaid to her mother, legend Vanessa Redgrave, in the 1968 film The Charge of the Light Brigade, directed by her father, Tony Richardson, that sparked Natasha's love of acting.
But they would never have let me do it professionally. And I was an extra in a few movies, and we'd put on little shows and dress up.
Even though little Natasha grew up part of an acting dynasty, her mother, director father, aunt, Lynn Redgrave, and sister Jolie Richardson, she wasn't allowed to pursue her dream until she became an adult.
So I went to drama school when I was 17, left when I was 21. So my first professional work was when I was 21.
Natasha's big feature film break came in 1988's Patty Hearst.
There is little one can do to prepare for the unknown. You're also attractive.
Natasha made her Broadway debut and received a Tony nod for her role opposite future husband Liam Neeson in 1993's Anna Christie. 5 short years later, she won the Tony for Best Actress as the lead in Cabaret.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky.
In her acceptance speech, she said, "This is for you, Papa. It's a Tony, after all," referring to her father, Tony. We spoke to a beaming Natasha just moments before she won that award.
I'm nervous and excited. You know, I don't know. I feel a mixture of a bunch of things.
Mother, you're back!
The English-born Natasha is probably best known to her American audiences as the charming mom of a 12-year-old Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap. Natasha's chemistry with co-star Dennis Quaid was unmistakable.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun working with them. I mean, Dennis would always make jokes and stuff like that, and Natasha would help me out with my accent sometimes, and that was good.
Natasha's next American hit was starring as a sexy socialite opposite Ralph Fiennes in the 2002 film Made in Manhattan.
Yes, I am.
The film starred Jennifer Lopez.
Maria, excuse me, what do you think? Dolce coat, Ralph Lauren skirt.
She's a maid.
Will you not get mad if I say something? I'll do my best.
Natasha's last big screen role was 2 years ago, starring alongside Toni Collette and her mom in the drama Evening.
I loved my scenes with my real daughter, Natasha.
The bond between mom and daughter was never more apparent.
Oh, I love working with my mother. I just have to look in my mother's eyes and you just want to burst into tears. She's just so luminous. She's transparent. So it was inspiring working with her, and great fun to have her there.
Well, this is the worst day for Natasha's loved ones, and we send our prayers to them. Sean.
We most certainly do, Billy. Thank you very much. Turning now, President Obama's appearance on The Tonight Show gave Jay a 187% ratings boost. Now, our stage is right next door to Jay's, and even though this entire lot was on security lockdown, I did manage to get a glimpse of the president. And you know what? I think he noticed my excitement.
Oh, he's coming.
It was intense. There were Secret Service agents all over the lot. There were bomb-sniffing dogs and sharpshooters on the rooftops.
Oh my God! Yay!
Access staffers were lined up watching from the windows, all in anticipation of the motorcade and President Obama's arrival at NBC. This is the hallway where President Obama and Jay walked down right before the show. Secret Service was everywhere. This is just one of the rooms where the president stayed while waiting to go on. Look, here's his door card with his name on it. And when the president and Jay got to this point in the hallway, I'm going to embarrass my mom, but I and a group of my Access friends, we were standing behind that door. Well, we lost it. About a dozen of us were bunched up right here, a Secret Service agent preventing us from going through the door. We were peering out this little window. We screamed, almost dropped the camera, but you know, it was worth it because the president smiled and waved at us.
Please welcome President Barack Obama.
The Tonight Show crew was reeling from excitement.
And you're nervous, your nerves, just because the whole thing is so exciting.
You know, I do the warm-up, and I mean, I was, stuttering, and that's because I'm a stutterer. But anyway, considering there's about 80 Secret Service people there, they even had a bomb-sniffing dog in my dressing room, which is scary.
Musical guest Garth Brooks was sworn to secrecy when Jay asked him on the show.
And he just said, hey, don't tell anybody, but I think we got the president coming down for, and I don't know to take him seriously now. He goes, I don't know if you want to be the musical guest. That was very sweet.
And how long did you think about it? For like 1 second?
Now to Julia Roberts, who was on fire at her Duplicity premiere last week, and she lit a spark for one very lucky gentleman whose identity will be revealed in just moments. However, I can tell you this. He is very close to Billy's heart, and it was Billy who hit the New York streets with Julia.
This is not my first little, spin around the talking about Duplicity.
No.
Where have you been?
What do you mean? I've been at home with my wife and children. You know a thing or two about being home with your children.
I do.
Don't you? I got 3 of them. You have 3 of them. We have to be home with them.
All right.
The importance of family. Julia's kryptonite.
That's the only answer you could give that would make me not assault you
Because
right
I
now.
am a devoted father like Danny Motor.
Yes.
Is he home with his children?
No, he's working.
Okay, but he will be soon.
He's in South Africa.
All right, fine, but when he's done with that, he'll come back.
Yeah, of course he will.
Julia.
Hi, Billy. Hi, honey.
Our highlights are the same, aren't they?
That's a good line.
And while the gracious Duplicity star crossed Manhattan's 54th Street to sign autographs, co-star Clive Owen arrived, and so did a man just as dashing. My dad. But back to Julia in a Dior dress and very unique shoes.
They're L'Envant, which is French for high and uncomfortable. No, I'm just kidding. I love him.
And before I let her go, an introduction to the biggest celebrity in my life.
That's
my father.
Is it?
That's my father.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
John.
John?
Bush. Go give him a kiss
John
on the
Bush.
cheek,
I'm
and I
gonna.
swear to
What if I
God.
kiss him right on the mouth? How are you?
I couldn't be better. What an honor.
You really look like a bush, but a sweet one.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah. And fun, right?
Oh, she is so sweet.
She is fabulous.
Well, coming up, Britney's Circus Couture, how you can get her super sexy style from her concert tour.
Then the Gossip Girls share an ice cream cone, do they ever, and Tish on their newfound fame.
And later, the Liam and Natasha love story. Their beautiful beginning. That's next.
We had a health concern. Turned out to be nothing, but it got us doing more to protect our health, like taking silver.
Age-adjusted Centrum Silver has key antioxidants and other nutrients that help protect the health of your heart, eyes, and bones. Age-adjusted Centrum Silver.
Want your skin to look virtually poreless? Even this close? Now discover new Skin Genesis Pore Minimizer, the first serum from L'Oreal to combine hyaluronic with pore targeting technology. Every day, it works at the cellular level to intensely smooth the skin and minimize the appearance of pores.
Pores are tightened. Skin texture is refined.
New Skin Genesis Pore Minimizer Serum from L'Oreal Skincare.
Smoother skin, even closer, because we are worth it.
Feel good inside and out. Milk is naturally nutrient-rich like no other beverage. It's nature's wellness drink. 3 glasses of low-fat or fat-free milk a day. Drink well, live well. Got milk?
Karen was finally headed home. Make that the video store.
If she had Netflix, she could keep her DVDs for as long as she wants. And she could even watch some movies instantly on her TV.
Wrong store.
No way.
Sorry.
Take the drama out of renting.
Netflix, DVDs by mail, plus some movies instantly on your TV. Only $8.99 a month.
New Stouffer's Corner Bistro Stromboli. Seasoned Italian-style crust filled with delicious meats and real cheese. Because getting ready for a good dinner doesn't always mean setting the table. New from Stouffer's.
That's no librarian. That's Britney on her Circus World Tour. And now we reveal how you can get Britney's sexy style. Britney's barely there. Concert couture. Spears gets sexy on her Circus tour with lingerie looks straight from upscale and racy boutique, a jaunt provocateur. The line's Swarovski encrusted whip is brandished by Brit and available for $225, though we recommend leaving it in the bedroom.
It's got this really great pleated tulle here.
Britney's stripped down to this flirty Fifi bra with Chantilly lace overlay along with the matching Fifi briefs. Spears' sexy touch, a waist cincher similar to this one.
Really gives a nice hourglass sort of nip right at the center. This look, it's called the Cendrillon Playsuit. It's a one-piece halter-style playsuit.
Too much access, made of French lace and not a lot of it. The fully open ensemble leaves nothing to the imagination. We can show you Britney's version, which adds a jewel-encrusted bodysuit, and to top it off, tantalizing tassels.
The pasties are sequined, and the tassels really accentuate every move.
The Gossip Girl phenomenon has reached the cover of Rolling Stone. The cast gets wild for the cameras, getting cozy under the sheets, a pillow fight, and even an ice cream cone lick-off. Gossip Girl's guilty pleasure. The show stars Blake Lively and Leighton Meester are now Rolling Stone's ice cream cone cover girls.
Lots of candy props and ice cream, which has been really exciting.
The gals get suggestive sharing the treat, and Leighton's even got a playful lick for pal Blake. The rest of the Upper East Siders join Blake and Leighton for a Gossip Gone Wild pillow fight. And then it's off to bed. It's the sexy gang's first Rolling Stone photo shoot. It's a long way from these pics of former model Chase Crawford shirtless and working a cowboy hat in 2005, and an adorable young Blake with her brother Eric. She's now recognized wherever she goes.
It's mostly adults that come up to us. It's always adults saying, I know I'm not the right age to be watching your show, but I feel like I have to confess this.
And the show's youngest cast member, 15-year-old Taylor Momsen, has experienced the gossip phenomenon too.
There was a whole school that ditched class like after lunch to come watch us film, and then the principal ended up down at the school yelling at me that like I'm the reason they came, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm doing my job.
It's mind-blowing how different all of our lives are since the show.
Well, straight ahead, my exclusive interview with Jennifer Lopez. Will the mother of twins go back to work?
Then the Natasha and Liam love story, how the couple met and fell in love. That's all coming up next.
Revolutionary Olay Ribbons Body Wash wraps you in 2 separate ribbons. The white ribbon cleanses. The The pink ribbon moisturizes for satiny, smooth skin. Also try new Tone Enriching Ribbons Body Wash.
Try new Cherry 7-Up Antioxidant. There's never been a more delicious way to cherry pick your antioxidant.
3 words for color like this, I want it. L'Oreal's new Fairy puts an end to dull and flat. Color this prismatic, I want it. With triple highlights, I want it. Now hair feels like silk the minute you rinse. So the shimmer I want is the shimmer I get. New Fairy Hair Color by L'Oreal.
Too old for acne, but too young for wrinkles? Your skin's in between, and you've been ignored. Till now. Introducing new Biore Dual Fusion Moisturizer. Its dual formula strengthens skin for today and preserves with SPF 30 to keep it just as beautiful tomorrow. Biore.
We cared for you then, and we care for you now. Introducing Johnson's Body Care, created for a woman's skin. Lotions and washes and soft, fresh scents like Melt Away Stress and 24-Hour. For you, from Johnson's.
Only a Ghirardelli Squares chocolate has all the ingredients for the most intense chocolate experience. So enjoy it slowly, very slowly. Ghirardelli, moments of timeless pleasure.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Wednesday's Child, making dreams come true.
Join me every Wednesday at 5 and Saturdays at 9 on NBC 10 to learn how you can improve the lives of these very special children.
Who knew a subpar performance would be the highlight of your trip? That an afternoon layover would have you flying high? That getting sidetracked would be part of the plan? Who knew?
I knew. We knew.
Now you can too, because there's more to Nebraska than you ever imagined. Discover it for yourself. Order your free copy of the Nebraska Travel Guide and plan your visit today. Nebraska. Possibilities endless.
It takes about 3 minutes to make eggs. So why do you have to wait longer than that for a traffic report? You don't. Turn to NBC 10 News today for the only local traffic report you don't have to wait on. Weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m.
The epitome of Hollywood class. Natasha Richardson and Liam Neeson, elegant wherever they went. Their marriage, solid and loving. His pet nickname for her was Tosh. And now we take a look back at Natasha Richardson and Liam Neeson, the love story. Have you ever seen Liam cry in a movie?
Many times. Yes, many times.
Which is the one that gets you every time?
He's very good at it. When it's real and truthful and coming from the heart, which it usually is from him, that's when it's touching.
Thanks, darling. Great catch. A partnership, personal and professional. Natasha and Liam's love story began 16 years ago when the two met and co-starred in the 1993 Broadway production of Anna Christie. Neeson described their meeting to the New York Times as raw passion. Natasha ended her marriage to producer Robert Fox, following Neeson to Poland while he filmed Schindler's List.
He's a very private man. He can be, very charming, very affable, and he can be, a loner away somewhere in his head that no one gets too close to.
Their love became a package deal on screen. Co-starring alongside Jodie Foster in 1994's Nell. The couple married in July of that year.
Well, Liam didn't give you the diamonds, huh?
Of course I did. That was from my salary from Michael Collins.
Married nearly 15 years, Natasha and Liam have 2 sons, Michael, 13, and Daniel, 12.
With 2 kids and everything else in my life, I do what I can.
Natasha only had eyes for Liam at his 1999 Star Wars premiere.
Han Solo or your husband?
Tough choice, but I better go for my husband.
And a year later, it was Natasha's turn to rush to her husband's side after a 2000 motorcycle accident left him on the roadside with a broken pelvis.
Is this one of the best-looking couples you've seen on the red carpet? My goodness.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very much a team. The two celebrated each other's success, like Liam's 2005 Golden Globe nomination for Kinsey.
Natasha, how proud are you of this man?
I'm proud isn't the right word, because that implies I have something to do with it, and it's all him. And I think his performance in Kinsey is an extraordinary transformation. He's nothing like that, and he hates praise, so I'll shut up.
You are turning beet red right now.
I know that.
She was perfect every day. But it was in 2003's Love Actually when Neeson ironically played the role of a grief-stricken father who lost the love of his life that makes this situation especially heartbreaking.
Life can change in a heartbeat, you know? You have to savor every moment.
You know, Liam's right. Every moment I spent with that couple, they're just tremendous people, wonderful, wonderful human beings.
Yeah, and they seem like they did savor every moment together.
Absolutely.
Well, we are going to turn now to our Jennifer Lopez exclusive. Last year, Jennifer gave birth to twins. I met up with her in New York, where she gave me her first in-depth interview about her children. Max's first word was
Dada.
Emmy's first word?
Dada. No, I'm kidding. No. Her first word was mama.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You got one.
Yeah, and I was real mad because Max was first.
Really?
And I was like, okay, Dada.
Okay, now.
Mama. He's like, Dada.
The joys of motherhood. Bubbling with pride, J-Lo is still clearly basking in the glow of her twins, Emmy Maribel and Maximilian David. The beautiful babies who joined their parents on stage last month turned 1 on February 22nd.
How was the birthday party? It was awesome. They had such a good time for 1-year-olds. You don't think, you know, that they're gonna enjoy their party? They're gonna be like in their own world.
Were they like dinosaurs?
No, it was not Mommy Dearest, okay? We didn't have a carnival in the backyard.
You didn't have it?
No, we had a bouncy and a little clown and other little kids and snow cones, you know, very kind of like cute, but they had the best time. They loved the bouncy. The adults loved the bouncy.
And what was the best gift they got?
I don't know, probably that I let them put their hands in the cake. And they were like eating it and smushing it into their mouths and everything. And I was like, okay, this is not good. We got to stop this.
And you and Mark led the happy birthday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
I mean, we weren't harmonizing or anything like that.
Oh, it wasn't like, you know,
it was very
produced or anything?
No, very back in the day. Kind of like back home, just happy birthday. Real monotone, just like everybody does it.
Any musical talent? Do they sing? Do they?
Max, I don't know if he's gonna sing, but he has the biggest, loudest voice, just like his dad.
Little Emmy's a budding performer, too. Check out Jennifer showing us how her little girl played to the camera at one of her mom's photo shoots.
She saw the lights and her name.
As for Jennifer's career, she took a post-baby break, but has recently been spotted back in the studio.
I have to start thinking about traveling without them, you know what I mean? And that's like a big traumatizing thing for me now, you know? So, you know, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna have to learn how to balance it.
We've lost our lease! Farm on Mills! We've lost our lease in South Philly! So now everything must be liquidated! Outerwear, sweaters, fleece, activewear, sneakers, boots, dress and casual clothing, mountains of denim! All the top designer names! Hurry, cause now kids fashion, Calvin Klein, Izod, Disney are $7! Sneakers for the family, Adidas, Reebok, US Polo, $15! Boots are $8! Designer activewear, tops, bottoms, jerseys, golf shirts, 8 for $10! Farm on Mills! Come stretch those bills today!
The Philadelphia Museum of Art presents Cezanne and Beyond. Don't miss this spectacular exhibition featuring 150 brilliant masterpieces from around the world by a century of great artists and their shared inspiration. Cezanne, the genius Picasso called the father of us all. Only at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Cezanne and Beyond, February 26th through May 2009. Call 215-235-SHOW or visit philamuseum.org. Buy tickets now and save.
Tired of morning coming in the middle of the night? It may be time for 2-layer Ambient CR. The first layer dissolves quickly to help you fall asleep. And unlike other sleep aids, a second dissolves slowly to help you stay asleep. Until you know how Ambient CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Plan to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active. Sleepwalking and eating or driving while not fully awake with amnesia for the event have been reported. In rare cases, severe allergic reactions can occur. If you experience any of these behaviors or reactions, contact your doctor immediately. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's non-narcotic and can be taken for as long as your prescriber recommends. Like most sleep aids, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. Wake up ready for your day. Ask your healthcare provider for 2-layer Ambient CR.
LiveLinks is the only number I need.
When you're looking for a great time or to meet new people, call LiveLinks. It's lots of fun, easy to use, and free to try. Try LiveLinks free, 215-825-6060.
We know Washington can only do so much. Now it's our turn. Mealy's Furniture Recession Buster Sale. Get extra savings right now like this new sectional sofa. Save $800. And only Mealy's delivers same day, every day.
Lights, camera, access.
Jennifer Lopez revealed to me a pivotal mommy moment. She has put her singing and acting career on hold just for a while since the birth of twins, Emmy and Max David, on February 22nd, 2008. But now, in part 2 of our J-Lo exclusive, Jennifer tells me she's ready to come back.
I just think for me, as an individual, I also need to be fulfilled to be the best parent I can be. I tried to work a little bit in the first year, and honestly, I didn't enjoy it.
Really?
So I kind of pulled back. So, but now I feel like I'm ready. I feel like they're walking around, and they're kind of like their own little people, and so, you know, they're kind of independent in a sense. Like sometimes I want to like just have them with me, and they're like, like, let go, let me go, woman. I got to be free. I got to see things in this room.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the next question. You know what it's gonna be?
I don't know.
Any more on the way?
Oh, yeah. No, but we do. We talk about having more. Margaret's like, what are we waiting for? I'm like, to recuperate? I mean, it's not you who have to carry it around right now. And the way we do it might be two more. Just let's slow. Let's just take it easy. I definitely want to have more, though. I would like to.
All right, this weekend, Clive Owen is back on the big screen in the romantic caper. It's called Duplicity. But is it hard to keep the spotlight on you when your co-star is the one, the only, Julia Roberts? It turns out the answer is yeah.
Well, you got to tell me, those lips have to be tremendous.
They're pretty fantastic. They are pretty fantastic. Like pillows.
What's a kiss or several between friends, right? Clive Owen and Julia Roberts play intelligence agents with the hots for each other in the espionage thriller Duplicity. Now, the film marks the second time the two have worked together, the first being 2004's Closer, and Julia is thrilled for the reunion.
Especially in a movie that's relying so much on chemistry and momentum and, you know, kissing. You want to be with your buddy. How do I know you?
How do you know me? Wow.
Is it nice as an actor to kind of have that trust shorthand?
No, it's really fantastic because you've worked together, you found out that you like each other, you've got a similar sense of humor, you trust each other, so you kind of hit the ground running.
Julia is a big fan of Clive, and so is George Clooney, who declared that to Julia. But somehow the story grew from admiration to affection.
He has this man crush on you, what have you.
What was your initial response when you heard all of this?
Well, I've got a bit of a crush on George Clooney, I have to tell you. Yeah. No, I think he's great.
I was making a point that Clive is a very well-admired actor amongst other actors. And George is a person who has expressed to me on a number of occasions that he admires Clive.
Oh, okay.
It's somehow turned into like a love triangle.
Like a man crush thing. There's no man crush, so it won't be dating and
admiration.
Petting and
well, a girl can dream.
This is Julia's fantasy.
Disney Channel star Selena Gomez is taking to the streets. The 16-year-old is getting her driver's license, but before she gets behind the wheel, she and Mom Mandy are all about safety first.
I just got my permit, so I get to drive in the car with a person 25 years and older, so that means my parents, which is not that fun. I'm just kidding.
She must be. Selena had a blast in the car with her mom, Mandy, shooting this teen driving safety PSA for the Disney Channel and State Farm. We were exclusively on set.
And action. I don't text or talk on the phone when I'm driving.
And while 16-year-old Selena willingly defers to Mom when it comes to driving safety, the ladies look and joke more like sisters.
It's a compliment when people say I look like her. Hi, Mom. I didn't say that because you were right there. It's a pageant wave. She's such a nerd.
Mandy is the shy one of the pair. This is her first time sharing the screen with Selena.
So did you have to convince her?
A little bit. I did. A little bit.
But dutiful daughter Selena played comedian and put her mom at ease, maybe a little too at ease.
And action. Okay, you good, Mandy?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, that's okay.
You know what? I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Hey, it's Caduce, and this Sunday night, TV1 Access investigates if justice prevails as we open up the most serious and most controversial celebrity criminal cases. On the next TV1 Access.
Obviously, God's plan supersedes any of my stupidity.
We catch up with the stars who've fallen furthest from grace.
It upsets me really bad because for unknown people to make those statements against me, it's ridiculous.
And examine why the rich and famous are not always above the law.
I want you to know that I have been dishonest, and you have the right to be angry with me.
And when they're vindicated.
I love you, R. Kelly, and I'm glad they found you not guilty.
It's hard time with TV1 Access.
We know how much time possibly we could be facing.
Coming up, Billy hits the ice with the Kardashian sisters. His wild ice skating triple date with Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney.
Then an influx of injuries. Access investigates the Dancing with the Stars epidemic. Will one more dancer be forced to drop out? Find out next.
Lights, camera, access.
Want your skin to look virtually poreless? Even this close? Now discover new Skin Genesis Pore Minimizer, the first serum from L'Oreal to combine hyaluronic with pore targeting technology. Every day, it works at the cellular level to intensely smooth the skin and minimize the appearance of pores.
Pores are tightened. Skin texture is refined.
New Skin Genesis Pore Minimizer Serum from L'Oreal Skincare.
Smoother skin, even closer, because we are worth it.
It's joy and it's ecstasy. There's only one word for this. It's bliss.
Creamy, smooth. Bliss is everywhere. You just have to unwrap it. Hershey's Bliss Chocolate.
One bright day in the middle of the night, two dead boys got up to fight.
God, what have you done to yourself?
You're scaring me. We'll join the club.
The Haunting in Connecticut. Rated PG-13. In theaters Friday.
Hey, 1 sec.
New Stouffer's Corner Bistro Flatbread Melts. Real cheese and delicious seasoned meats in a crispy artisan-style flatbread. Because getting ready for a good dinner doesn't always mean setting the table. New from Stouffer's.
I ain't never seen a winter this bad.
Jerry lost half his herd last week.
I don't see a way through it.
Nope.
Excuse me, doll. Can I get some more of those chocolate doodiddles?
Yeah, can I get some more giggle drops? Maybe a little bowl or something?
Isn't it time for a serious breakfast? The Denny's $4 weekday express slam. Hurry in for a great breakfast at a great price.
We cared for you then, and we care for you now. Introducing Johnson's Body Care, created for a woman's skin. Lotions and washes and soft, fresh scents like Melt Away Stress and 24 Hour. For you, from Johnson's.
Is flat hair forcing you to wig out? Get real volume. Get new Garnier Fructis Body Boost, the only volumizing system boosted by active fruit concentrate and energizing ginseng. It doesn't just lift at the roots. The lightweight formulas give hair 3 times the strength and amplify the entire strand. Measure it. You get over 50% more volume. Boost it stronger, boost it bigger. Does your volume measure up? New Garnier Fructis Body Boost. Garnier, take care.
Lights, camera, access.
Hey there, welcome back. The Kardashians are back with season 3 of their e-reality series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And Billy can tell you that keeping up with them is not easy, especially on the ice.
It is so freezing in here.
And the wind chill factor was about to pick up for Kim, who couldn't skate the traditional way because of a knee injury, so we improvised.
Billy, if you drop me or make me fall, I'll kill you.
Feel the wind in your hair?
Yes, oh my God.
Watch out for the wall.
Sisters Courtney and Chloe, like wobbly-legged newborn deer, worked up just enough confidence to join us for an inline lap.
Millie, smile!
Ah, but a man needs his freedom on the ice.
Wait, you're so heavy. Wait. I am heavy.
Oh my God, don't touch me.
Billy is like serious about this.
Not that serious, but on this Sunday's Keeping Up the Kardashians, on E, stepdad Bruce Jenner's very serious about Khloe's F-bombs.
I know. I want to know what the do you need to talk to. What did I say?
The F word. You don't even know you're saying.
No, I didn't.
We caught a few on the ice ourselves.
Holy
But Sister Courtney kept it PG and made for a lovely couples skate partner. After skating, hot chocolate, and personal lives.
Honesty moment. Who's been cheated on?
I feel like all girls have been cheated on. All girls have been cheated on.
Even more honesty. Who's done the cheating?
I've never cheated. I have never cheated, besides
Kim's cheated.
You cheated!
I think she only cheated when she was in these awful relationships where they were cheating.
For so long, and that I was trying to get
So you cheated back. You never initiated the cheating.
I never initiated.
And by the end of our day at Pickwick Ice in Burbank, not a single Kardashian had fallen. But then this from my producer.
Well, someone almost took a plunge.
All right, Julia Roberts returns, and there's bromance in the air. Not in her movie, right?
Not in her movie.
Our film critic, Scott MovieMantz, is here with what to see and what to skip.
All right, Tony, see it, that's easy. I Love You, Man is the funniest movie I've seen in a while, and has the kind of dialogue that you'll be quoting for years. Check it out.
That guy needs to fart.
He does seem to be clenching.
Watch the leg. Boom.
He farted in my open house.
He sure did.
I'm thinking it might be a little bit small.
Totally, and it smells like fart.
Classic dialogue?
Okay, you know what? Embrace your taste. Just see the rest of the movie. Jason Segel and Paul Rudd have great chemistry, and it's the kind of romantic comedy that both men and women will totally love.
I think you're way too much in the romantic world.
I like that word.
Sounds like a good date movie, but you're saying Julia Roberts, really skip it? What are you talking about? I gotta hit you?
Duplicity. I did not like it. I thought it was really confusing and contrived and convoluted, and I did not buy the chemistry between Julia Roberts and Clive Owen.
That's hard to believe. Why?
Well, I love Julia Roberts. She's been a favorite.
They were making out the whole movie.
But I didn't buy it. You know, I love Julia, and Tony Gilroy directed Michael Clayton, which is a great movie. This one, he directs Duplicity too, but after a while, stupidity.
No, maybe it's a sophomore jinx for him.
Now, you know what? I think they just need to stop making corporate thrillers.
I just think that you wanted to kiss Julia.
Well, who doesn't?
You're jealous. You're jealous. They were making out the whole movie.
You know what? Skip it, brother.
All right.
Tell us what you really think, Scott. Well, the dangers of Dancing with the Stars, and all 2 dancers out, including our Nancy with a knee injury, and 3 others hurt. What's going on the dance floor? Why all the injuries? Access investigates.
Right there. See what here, where it was injected? This is where there's a separation. This is where they shot it. This is where knife feels good.
No pain, no gain. Gilles Marini, cha-cha-cha, to first place his first week out, but now, due to his separated shoulder, he requires steroid shots every 3 weeks in order to finish the season.
There's no long-term damage, hopefully.
And I don't really care because nothing can stop us now.
I did the MRIs and everything, it's fractured. But I danced with it fractured, and I'm going to continue to dance up to a level.
Steve Wozniak did quick step on a fractured foot, and Steve-O couldn't dance last week because of excruciating back pain that may have started due to his days as a jackass, but could soon end his dancer days.
I'm just going to be easy with it, and I'm going to do what's suggested, stick with the, the ibuprofens, and lots of water, lots of stretching, icing.
With each season, the injuries are escalating. Last season, there were 7 injuries, and now in season 8, they've already had 5 injuries, and the show's only been on 2 weeks.
Everyone, don't rehearse more than 4 hours. Seriously.
An important message from 2-time champ Cheryl Berg, who says some pros are pushing their celebrities too far too soon.
I heard that, some people are rehearsing like 6 to 7 hours a day, every day, and I think that's way too much. The show is about improvement, and people like to see improvement, so you don't need to come out looking like a professional dancer right away. When I feel like he's like not 100% with me, we just sit down, take a break for like 10, 15 minutes, but we only do 4 hours a day.
Now, Nancy's former partner, Tony Dovolani, never pushed to lengthen their rehearsals, but Nancy did want to perfect her waltz, so they did have 5-hour rehearsals. But dancing pro Karina Smirnoff believes the injuries are due to the changes in this super popular TV sports competition.
The dances itself have developed. Like, if you watch a performance that was like the hot thing in season 1, it probably would be not good enough for season 8.
Last Thursday, the ER countdown to the final episode took another pivotal step, saying goodbye to longtime Dr. Parminder Nagra. Now, lucky for her, she's got another project in the works, and it's due by summer. We took her out to prepare for her biggest role yet, motherhood.
I was almost glad when the episode aired last week. It was like, finally, I can say I was in a scene with George Clooney, and it was very thrilling.
So you guys are from Chicago, huh?
Yeah. We were smiling a lot in that scene, and we were supposed to be very kind of like nonchalant, and I hate to think what our faces would have been like before the note of, can you just pull it back, girls?
Parminder's Clooney crush. Last week on ER, we said goodbye to her character, Dr. Neela, as the countdown to the ER finale continues. Lucky for Parminder, she already has another project due out this summer.
Everybody's like going, well, what next now after ER? I'm like, this?
Her biggest role yet, motherhood. And this first-time mom needed a little help filling her nursery, so we took her to celeb hotspot, Baby Bellini.
At least I know I need a crib. Yes. That's a good place to start.
A crib is key. Parminder and Bellini manager Rosa gravitated towards this black crib for $989 and this custom-made bedding for $615.
I love the bedding because I just think, sometimes, when you kind of think girl or a boy, it can be too blue and too pink.
And mommy has to be just as comfortable as baby for all those long, sleepless nights.
I think this chair is fantastic because even if you're not pregnant, I think it just looks so comfy. It just kind of, but it might not be practical in the old white. You might just end up with like a lot of pukage on the old chair.
Coming up, Heidi Klum's real-life Barbie experience.
And our dish of salt is here with all your latest idol gossip. It's next.
Lights, camera, access.
Robitussin knows one of the reasons we cough is to help clear away mucus. Robitussin DM Max has a double dose of the medicine that helps clear mucus while also controlling your cough. Robitussin DM Max, double the strength against mucus for a reason.
2 rinses. Both kill germs that cause gingivitis, plaque, and bad breath, except one has the burn of alcohol and one doesn't.
Crest Pro Health kills 99% of the germs that cause gingivitis, plaque, and bad breath without the burn of alcohol. Crest Pro Health Rinse.
Graduates' little crunchy snacks are perfect. Marcus, don't eat that for any time of day. That's because they're made with, Marcus, put that down, 100% whole grain and created specifically with, I don't think so, Marcus, a toddler's needs in mind. So I know my child, Marcus, no, is putting the right things in his mouth. Steve, change Marcus's diaper. Eyes in the back of my head.
Graduate's Lil Crunchies from Gerber. Start healthy, stay healthy.
Rule number 1, wait to nothing.
New Revlon Age-Defying Spa Foundation and Concealer. Instantly revitalize, brighten, and protect against fine lines with each touch. Experience the energy of the Stone Therapy Minerals and Vitamin C formula. In seconds, get radiant, flawless coverage.
Instant gratification.
New Revlon Age-Defying Spa Foundation and Concealer.
We know Washington can only do so much. Now it's our turn. Mealy's Furniture Recession Buster Sale. Get extra savings right now like this 5-piece pub set. Save $600. This new sectional sofa. Save $800. This queen bed. Save $600. We guarantee you'll always get the lowest prices on the latest styles. Plus, save with 0% interest till 2011. And only Mealy's delivers same day, every day.
We've lost our lease! Farm on Mills! We've lost our lease in Springfield! So now everything must be liquidated! Outerwear, sweaters, fleece, activewear, sneakers, boots, dress and casual clothing, mountains of denim! All the top designer names! Hurry, cause now kids fashion, Calvin Klein, Izod, Disney are $7! Sneakers for the family, Adidas, Reebok, US Polo, $15! Boots are $8! Designer activewear, tops, bottoms, jerseys, golf shirts, 8 for $10! Farm on So stretch those bills today.
Lights, camera, access.
Welcome back. An actor, a comedian, a musician, a daredevil, and a computer whiz. This crop of Dancing with the Stars men is not lacking in any category. We caught up with two of the most sought-after dancing dudes at their rehearsals.
We're going to dinner.
How about a movie too, yeah? I'm really in the mood for a movie. Let's go to Shopaholic.
Please,
Can we go to Shopaholic?
just send me this tape. What?
Can we go to Shopaholic?
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, right. You're a bigger Shopaholic than me. All right, ready?
Dancing's Chuck Wicks, the shopper, called out on national TV by his own leading lady, Julianne, ain't love grand.
You know, I spend more money when I go shopping with him than I ever do.
Why do you give all these people this information?
And he only wears like plain t-shirts and plain button-downs and jeans. That's all he wears. Ready? So, chin up. Elbow up.
Their chemistry? Obvious. Their casting? A no-brainer. Now, Julianne was originally going to take a break from the series this season, but with the addition of her boyfriend, she stayed in the ballroom. But could constant cameras end this couple before they even celebrate their first year together?
You know, I think this is actually going to be even better for us. We don't get to spend that much time together anyway, and so the fact that we get to spend this much time is great.
You know what? If I was in a bad relationship, I'd be concerned. But I'm in a great relationship, and I'm okay with people seeing that. I mean, I feel closer to her now than I ever have felt our whole relationship.
Shaking your money maker.
For the second week in a row, Gilles Marini has showed the ballroom and all of us he's more than just a pretty face. But let's be honest, it's really more fun to focus on just how pretty the model and actor is. So we did that by revealing to Cheryl Gilles' sexy, sexy past.
I'm sorry.
Gil, wow, that's really sexy.
What am I doing with this shirt?
What are you grabbing under her shirt? Are you naked?
No, I have a Speedo on.
Gil, you look very nice, very attractive.
This week, Alexis Grace's American Idol dreams were dashed when she was sent home, but all is not lost. Laura Saltman is our Idol authority and AccessHollywood.com correspondent, and you have some advice for the fallen contestant. What is it?
Yeah, here's the advice. Don't give up on your dream, because look at these past contestants. A lot of them are thriving, doing really, really well. Yeah, many. Jennifer Hudson.
Yes.
I talked to some of the season 7 contestants backstage at American Idol Extra. It's going to be airing on Fox Reality Channel starting next week.
I'm just working like 100% of the time on my record, and that is the best part for me.
You're working on an album? You have?
I am almost to the finish line, and I've been working like a little beaver.
Now I'm on Downtown Records, which is phenomenal. Nars Barkley and a few other people are on there. It's great. Sato Gold.
Okay.
And yeah, things.
And do we have a date yet for the album?
June 2nd.
What can we expect from the album?
It's very soul. It's very rock soul. It's almost like a Joe Cocker meets Otis Redding or something. So something for the ladies.
So they're a busy group. Now,
Yes.
season 6 contestant, he was the runner-up, Blake Lewis. He just bought a house, so obviously he's doing really well. You're from Seattle, you know it's expensive there.
It is a
So if
bit.
you can buy a house there, you're doing well.
Doing well. And also, some of his fellow season 6 Idol mates are currently on tour together.
Yeah, Phil Stacey, and then Melinda Doolittle. Remember her? She's so sweet.
Yeah.
And Gina Glockson. And then season 7 contestant Shakizi. They're going out on a spring tour. It's called American Stars in Concert. Tell us the format of the tour. Go.
Basically, it's like 8 mini concerts of a couple of songs apiece, with a couple of with actually 4 duets inside of it, a couple of group songs, and a medley.
The dates are actually on melindadoolittle.com or philstacey.com and accesshollywood.com. Word.
And one more Idol update, Taylor Hicks.
Soul Patrol.
Soul Patrol!
Yes!
He's doing really well. He got a new album. It has just come out. It's called The Distance. And then he's doing Grease on tour. He plays Teen Angel. I just saw it at Pantages. It was very, very fun.
Yeah?
And then he came out and sang a single off of his new album, which was really fun for the audience to see.
A lot of people are comparing him to Danny Goki.
Yeah, a lot of people. And he kind of likes the comparisons, actually. Do you mind the comparison that you're getting?
Well, I'd like to think I was a little bit better dancer.
I think you are.
You're a sweetheart. Thanks.
You also have some non-idol stuff for us as well?
Yeah, I have a new reality show obsession. It's
Let me guess. Has something to do with love.
Exactly.
Right?
It's on VH1. It's called Tough Love.
I knew it!
Yep. This guy, his name is Stephen Ward. He's a matchmaker from Philadelphia. He tells it like it is, and he puts these 8 women through a relationship boot camp. They've all been unlucky in love for some reason, and he tells it like it is.
Yeah, I don't beat around the bush. I don't think there's any reason to sugarcoat the truth.
I want a nice guy, but I also need him to have something else about him, like a little edge to him.
I don't think you would know a good guy if he fell out of the sky and landed on your face.
Have you made any of these girls cry?
I made every one of them cry. Every last one of them. Plenty of times, too. And it's very dramatic, I gotta tell you. Yeah, I mean, this is a very deep show, and I spent a lot of energy trying to really develop these women so that they, don't go about the rest of their lives just continuing to make the same mistakes over and over again.
All right, so why weren't you in that boot camp?
I need to.
You've been unlucky in love.
I know, I need to be. Thanks for bringing that up, Tony.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a reality show.
Yeah.
Right? We're being real.
Yeah.
So what did he say about you?
Well, he has some interesting things to say about me, and he's actually kind of spot on.
Is he gonna help you out?
He is, but you gotta go to accesshollywood.com to see the answer.
Maybe get a date up. Maybe
go to the website. You'll find out.
Okay, I will. Such a tease. All right, Laura. And we'll see you again, of course, next week.
I just went to Barbie's bedroom, and I was very jealous when I saw her closet. She has way more Louboutins than I have, especially in the color pink.
Heidi Klum, Lauren Conrad, and Jennifer Goodwin joined timeless beauty Barbie as she celebrated her 50th birthday with a party at her real-life Malibu dream house. The dream house was everything Barbie, from floor to ceiling, including a chandelier crafted from the famed doll's hair.
She's just always been so fashionable, and she's always been the coolest, the most beautiful, and so, there's no one that can quite be on the same level as she.
My character has a crisis of faith, because I'm really mad at God. And so I'm literally I believe I'm playing tug of war with God for the life of my son. I think an audience should expect to be terrified in this movie. I think you should get your popcorn and settle in and get ready to ride the roller coaster.
Why'd you put the plates back?
What?
I put the plates out, now they're back.
I didn't touch him, sweetie.
Virginia Madsen stars in the new horror film The Haunting in Connecticut, based on a true story of a family terrorized by the paranormal.
You see what they're shooting. They're shooting glamour shots. They're shooting all of these incredible celebrities or artists, but you actually get to see, people doing regular things.
Lucy Liu joined actors Jeff Goldblum and Mina Savari at the USA Network's Character Project event to celebrate the extraordinary people who make America unique.
It takes what it wants, and that's just fine.
Prince's prodigy, soul singer Bria, and Prince have a groundbreaking way of getting his new artist into the music scene. He's pairing her album with his. As part of the package deal, you'll get 2 new Prince albums and Bria's debut album, Elixir, exclusively at Target March 29th. Prince always on the cutting edge.
He absolutely is. Well, coming up, Jennifer Aniston's Adventures in Babysitting, the exclusive footage of Jen's motherhood experience.
Then, want to meet Miley Cyrus? We'll tell you how. It's all coming up next.
Celebrate the 70th anniversary of Blue Note Records at the Kimmel Center. Hi, I'm NBC 10's Dawn Timoney. The Blue Note 7, an all-star group of some of jazz's finest musicians, will pay tribute to the label's rich catalog of music on April 3rd. The ensemble will perform under the musical guidance of one of jazz's foremost pianists, Bill Charlap. For tickets and more information, log on to NBCPhiladelphia.com, keyword Spotlight. And when you want to know what's going on, turn to NBC 10's 10 Spotlight.
Live Links is the only number I need.
When you're looking for a great time or to meet new people, call Live Links. It's lots of fun, easy to use, and free to try. Try Live Links free, 215-825-6060.
Who knew a subpar performance would be the highlight of your trip? That spinning your wheels could be so exhilarating. Who knew a covered wagon would uncover so much fun? That old world charm would lead to newfound adventure. That getting sidetracked would be part of the plan. Who knew?
I knew.
I knew.
you can too. Because there's more to Nebraska than you ever imagined. Discover it for yourself. Order your free copy of the Nebraska Travel Guide and plan your visit today. Nebraska. Possibilities endless.
Tell the truth. You're going to tell the truth, right?
Right.
Tuesday on NBC 10 News at 11. What could this contractor have done to land the NBC 10 investigators at his door?
You didn't think I'd find out.
I figured you probably would.
Tuesday on NBC 10 News at 11.
Closed captioning and other considerations for Access Hollywood provided by...
Too old for acne, but too young for wrinkles? Your skin's in between, and you've been ignored. Till now. Introducing new Biore Dual Fusion Moisturizer. Its dual formula strengthens skin for today and preserves with SPF 30 to keep it just as beautiful tomorrow. Biore.
And now to show us her fun cake recipe, Mrs. Butterton!
Take butter, 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 and more butter. Today, there's a better choice. New I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Sticks. It bakes and tastes like butter with 50% less saturated fat. New I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Sticks.
Salon-inspired lash extensions with a mascara? Introducing L'Oreal's new Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara. It extends beyond the tips of lashes, forming tubes-like lash extensions to 80% longer. Tubes last all day, come off clean. New Double Extend Beauty Tubes by L'Oreal.
We love Miley so much. I would cry to meet her so.
Got a question you want to ask Miley Cyrus? Here's your chance.
Come a little closer.
It's our Yahoo OMG's Hannah Montana the Movie Meet Miley contest. You could win a chance to meet Miley right here on the Access stage. Go to accesshollywood.com and sign up by submitting your question for Miley. If selected, you'll not only get the thrill of meeting Miley Cyrus, you'll also attend an exclusive screening of her new film, Hannah Montana the Movie.
But these are the
No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Open to legal U.S. and D.C. residents 13 years and older. Entries must be received by 11:59 p.m. March the 24th, 2009. Winners will be announced on or about March 26, 2009.
We leave you now with Jennifer Aniston's Adventures in Babysitting.
Looks good. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Prove that getting a kid to cry on cue isn't easy for Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson. It's deleted scenes gone to the dogs in your first look at the Marley Me gag reel on the DVD, which comes out March 31st.
Feel my heart.
You're dead, honey.
No.
There's no heartbeat.
The real star here, Owen and Jen's four-legged co-star. And as the saying goes, never work with kids or animals. Fourth time's a charmer for Marley the pup and for Marley the big guy who rules the set.
Okay, here's the thing.
No.